Today we'll be meeting with our clients Frank and Cindy Crawford, who thanks to the help of their consultant, Mariana Gaiotto, were able to purchase a lovely apartment right here in the historical center of Spoleto. We'll be meeting with them shortly. Stay tuned to find out their experience with Great Estate.
I'm Frank Crawford.
I'm Cindy Crawford.
Not the supermodel, but better. I just wanted to clarify that. We are from Oklahoma in the United States, and we have been married for 36 years, but together for 44. We started dating when we were very young, very early teenagers. We landed on Spoleto mainly because we wanted to be in the city center, but I didn't really want to be in the city center of a large city. Wanted something in the Umbria or the Tuscany region. And so we picked several different towns and cities that would work, and this one seemed to be the best. We really loved Spoleto, and we loved the feel of the town,
The
history of the city, and of course the views from the apartment. We actually learned about Great Estate through cousins of mine that live about an hour and a half from here in the Siena area. When I reached out to them to find about what process we could go through to maybe acquire a second home here, they said the first thing to do is you need to reach out to a reputable real estate company. They had recommended Great Estate simply because they had heard of Great Estate from other areas.
It has such a great reputation.
And had such a great reputation. So we initially just reached out to Great Estate, not knowing who to reach out to, just a generic email to find whether they would be interested in helping us. And it was Mariana from Great Estate that had responded to us. And so that began a several month long dance, what seemed to be a process that I had underestimated. I thought initially, wow, we'll just go buy a house and we'll be there. That is not the way things work, and Mariana
was so much more involved in the process.
Yes.
Mariana was so gracious. I swear, I bet we had a million questions about process and requirements, and she was very patient. She explained everything to me step by step, probably 30 different things in a row that had to occur in order for this to be successful. She guided us through every one of those things perfectly. Right in order, and never once got aggravated with my questions. Always would respond timely. She was absolutely perfect. Yeah, our experience with Mariana was perfect. I mean, literally, I had no idea the step or the process to acquire a home in Italy, being an international citizen. And she literally guided me from steps 1 through 30, all in order, all perfectly fine, and I would have 10 or 12 questions about each step. So literally she would have to take me through 30 steps and then answer 10 questions per step. So probably had 300 emails exchanged between us by the time it was over. Never once got aggravated with me, never once got impatient with me. Always walked me through the answers and went over and above what I would have expected from a real estate agent.
Made the process very easy.
Not only would I recommend Great Estate, I would say it's an absolute must. No one knows the process you got to go through better than Great Estate did. It seemed like they knew absolutely everything, and even if it sounded like it was something that I didn't think was right, it would be correct. In other words, they know their stuff. And so we finally just decided after about the third or fourth question and the third or fourth step just to do everything that they said, and that would get us to where we are, and that's exactly what happened.